Brian Gang, what's good? Big homie back with another sneaker video. Today we got a little bit of a banger, to me at least. It's a pair that you don't see every day. Not a lot of people have seen it in person. Finally got it in the collection. Let's jump into it. So as you can see right here, I got my Christ the King 7. This is probably one of my pairs. I was like, hey, if the house is on fire, if I'm gonna get any pair out the collection, which one am I gonna get? It's gonna be these. Now I might have a little bit of competition. So if you know me, you know I'm on pair 193. This pickup right here is pair 193 in the Bron collection. So I'm trying to I'm on the road to 200. To collect my 200 Bron. But I mean, I'm kind of the GE kind of got a gang of GRs. So it's time to get into another lane. Trying to get some PEs and samples. Been talking to a lot of people, and just trying to take that jump to take the collection to the next level. So I'm not saying that I'm the LeBron guy, but I'm one of the LeBron guys out here in the world of every other brand's collector. So I mean, it's just one of them things. It's like I just got my own style, got my own niche, and I just relish in it. So getting back to it, like I said, it's a pair that you don't really see every day. It's a pair that I'm just happy to have. Got it for a good price. One of the homies hit me up. Shout out to Chris. Hit me up and was like, bro, you got to grab these. And I'm like, what? He sent it to me, and I was like, man, you know what? I had seen it on eBay, but I was like, you know what? For that price right there, I definitely got to grab it. So went ahead and grabbed it. Mailman came, dropped the pack off today, and here we go. So, boom. Christ the King 4. Now this one right here is, I mean, it looked better in person to me. The pictures look great, but actually holding it in hand, this thing is amazing. So little bit of back history. 2006, Brian partnered up with a bunch of high schools. Christ the King High School, St. Vincent St. Mary, and Fairfax High School. He had also did, some stuff with Oak Hill. But I mean, I don't think they had a lot. It was just basically St. Vincent St. Mary, Christ the King, and Fairfax. So the Christ the King 4 came about, it's supposed to be player, coaches, school, team, like type of shoe. Pairs definitely got out. And then, players started selling their stuff. So this one was, or is, I'm saying from what I've heard, is the more limited out of the others. I don't know how true that is or not, but I'm just happy I was able to grab it. So I grabbed my Christ the King 7 some years ago. I think it was probably I got this one probably like 4, 5, 6 years ago. Got it for a good price on eBay. Prices jumped up and down on these. This pair was always going for $700, $800, $900. But then when I saw these dude, he had them listed for $315. We chopped it up. I got him down to like $280, $285 when they hadn't pulled the trigger. So like I said, if the house was ever on fire, this one always held a little special place. This one always held a little special place with me. The Christ the King 7. This shoe overall, is dope. The color blocking on it, that white pattern. See, I wear them, but I don't wear them a lot. Trying to keep my stuff, especially these. Because, I mean, to be a older shoe, this one, as you can see on the inside, the air bubble is starting to get a little oxidation. But, hey, I try and keep them clean. You know what I mean? But, yeah, getting back to this one. If you've seen a 4, you've seen a lot of 4s. Only real major differences I've seen from this one. When I looked at the sole on the pictures online, I thought it was a gum sole because it looks dark online. But when you see it now, it's like kind of a goldish, like see-through clear gold, sole on it. And then on the back tab, they got CTK right there. And it got CTK on the inside of the sole. Other than that, it's just the color blocking is the only thing different setting it aside. I was trying to find the sample tag. Can't really find the sample tag in this one. To see, oh, there we go. Yeah, it's definitely got the promo on this one. But yeah, I mean, other than the color blocking and the school and what it's actually for, the material does look a whole lot better. I'm not gonna lie. And they were saying, on the PEs, if you haven't really gotten into PEs, and like I said, I'm new into PEs. I got a couple. Like you see here, you can see some of these 19s. These are all PEs, and then I got some Michigan State 16s and some Ohio State 18s. So I got a couple pairs of PEs, and I mean the quality is definitely different, but you can tell. If you look at the leather on this, I don't know if you can really see it. The leather's kind of buttery, as opposed to some of the other ones that I got over there. I mean, it's just the typical leather, but it's just something about this leather that looks a little bit better. But been chasing this one down for a long time. And like I said, the homie hit me up and was like, hey, bro, that price, you got to get them. He's like, I know you always trying to find a deal, but hey, you got to get these and you got to put these in the Bron case. So definitely happy to have these in the collection. Like I said, this is pair 193 on the road to 200. So now it's time to, I found a SVSM, I found a Fairfax. So I'm going to, eventually pull the trigger on those. I'm not going to say I'm done collecting GRs, But I mean, I'm definitely looking for, more rare stuff now. It's time to kick it up a notch. I think I need what, 7 more pair, to get to 200. Once I hit 200, it's going to be strictly samples, and PEs and stuff like this. Because I mean, it's just trying to take it to the next level. Because I mean, like I said, I mean, I know I'll find pairs here and there because I definitely hit the thrift sometime. I hit, some of these secondhand stores. I hit some, secondary market, and GOAT is always going to be some place that I shop. And I'm on eBay now because I've been selling a lot of stuff on eBay. So I mean, I'm always on eBay. So I'll find some stuff at some good prices and some stuff I can't pass up on. But my main focus from now on is going to be samples, PEs, stuff like that. Comment down below what you think about the Christ the King 8. So if you had to pick between the Christ the King, the SVSM, or the Fairfax, which one would you pick? I'm gonna say it now because I got this one. But I mean, looking at that SVSM, that green on that one is bright. It's sticking out, standing out to me. And that Fairfax one is dope too. So they got the home and away in the Fairfax, and then the only one I've seen was the white and green in the SVSM, and I'm trying to find this one, in the alternate colorway as well, if there's one out there. Like I said, I'm new into the PE sample, side of things. A lot of the homies on there are. I'm not the biggest LeBron collector. I got a lot of, pairs or whatever. I'm a LeBron guy, but I'm not the LeBron guy. There's some LeBron guys out there, and I don't ever claim, try and be that. I just stick to my lane and do what I do. I think the next video I'm probably gonna do, because I really don't have nothing to shoot right now. I ain't trying to pick nothing up because I'm trying to be more calculated and get everything together. We trying coming up on the summertime, spring break. Wifey want to take some trips, so I'm just trying to be a little bit more mindful with the stuff that I buy. But I mean, it's definitely gonna be more Bron content out here because I'm just trying, like I said, I always say it in all the videos, just trying to put more content out there. But these two right here, it's not gonna be a super long video. Definitely, a dynamic duo. Comment down below which one you think is better, the 7 or the 4. And I mean, there's definitely other Christ the King, pairs that I'm trying to get. And I mean, I'll get them. This 7, I'm sorry. This thing is like beautiful. 4 ain't bad either. These will definitely be seeing the light of day, hitting the pavement pretty soon. Like I said, I live in Indiana. It was actually nice today. It was 74 degrees outside. This Indiana though, so tomorrow it might be 26 and snowing. You never know around here. But these are definitely gonna hit the pavement. Got to go in there and find me, the hat. Got to match up some stuff, but these will definitely be out there. And if you're new here, appreciate you for coming by, rocking with the Bron gang. Like I said, totally different from some other stuff you probably seeing on YouTube. If you've been here a while, appreciate you for rocking with me. And it's only up from here. So if you want to see something, like I've always say, if it's something back here that you want to see, you want me to pull out, you want me to do a video on, let me know. If you want me to spotlight a shoe, pull it out, go over the shoes, the specs, whatever, I'll do that. But my reviews is just, big homie to y'all. I'm not Wear Testers. If you want to see a detailed review, definitely go check out Wear Testers page because he's going to tell you everything. I'm not hooping. I'm a football guy. But yeah, just so happy to have these in the collection. Got them for a great price. And these will definitely be hitting the pavement soon. So holla at your boy. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.